Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
All right, this video is going to be a bit of a rant, and if you're sensitive or if you are sitting with your family members or you're listening to it loudspeaker, like some of you share, oh, I'm watching on my 50-inch or 70-inch. My family's saying, please don't watch it. Put your earphones, because a little bit of, non-vegetarian stuff is going to be shared in this video. Okay, this is for adults. All right. And yes, if you're sensitive, don't watch this video, because I would hurt the feelings of sensitive people. Having said that, let's start with the video. And what is this video about? It is about unsolicited comments and stupidity that is online. Okay. What actually happened is, in one of my videos that I uploaded. Now, you know that I upload every day 2 to 3 pieces of videos. Okay, one minimum, at least 3. So I have this habit of posting videos on general topics, whether it'll be politics, whether it'll be maybe celebrity, whether personal branding, whether self-improvement, whatever. Okay. And one of the videos that I posted was, I think, this was about Indian, shame on India, shame on Indian men. Which video is that? Let me, I'll give you the exact number, the name. This is, sorry, video 6596. The title of the video is Indian Men in the News. High profile Indian found guilty. Response to YouTube comments. Okay, video 6596. It was 7 months ago. Now, this particular gentleman, I'll not put his face or I'll put his ID, because I give him the freedom to delete his comment, because I suspect he is not coming from a bad place, but he had the audacity to say something really stupid. Okay. So this is what he commented and this is what he said. Okay. Indian chap. He's saying, bhai means brother. Bhai, feeling uncomfort. This is what he typed. Bhai, feeling uncomfort with your tattoos. Okay. He's feeling very uncomfortable. Look at my tattoos. Believe me, it's very ugly. Okay. Try to clean it up with advanced technology. Okay. So this is what he put. Now, the video is not about my face. The video is not about my looks. The video is about Indian men in the news. High profile Indian men found guilty. It was something taken from the news. Okay. So since he said, by feeling uncomfortable, feeling uncomfort with your tattoos, believe me, it's very ugly. Try to clean it up. Advanced technology. I said, by feeling uncomfortable with your mother, believe me, she's very ugly. Please try to clean her up with advanced technology. Now, I know what you'll say. Hey, man, what the hell are you talking about his mother, man? It's very simple. It's very, very simple. Who asked you for your unsolicited comments on a personal issue? Like, for example, for those of you who have a problem, one of the members in my group, there's a Pakistani guy who wanted my service but couldn't afford it, but then later on requested to join my groups, which I let him. He was like, first, he was calling me, sir, I need your service. I need your guidance. I want to improve my career. Okay, then I couldn't afford, fine. And now he was like, hey, bro, what? You need Jesus. He's telling me I need Jesus. I responded to him, hey, bro, you need Allah to help you save enough money to pay for me. So you pray to Allah. Don't worry about my Jesus and me. Okay. And I booted his ass off from my group. Like, you want my favors, you want my guidance, then from sir, you suddenly become bro and you're lecturing me about Jesus. So anyway, my group, my rules. I threw him out. Okay, fine. Now coming to this guy. It's very simple. Let me ask you before you even say, oh, why are you talking about it? Do you I'm asking you, who's watching the video, do you go to random people on the streets, strangers that you've never met? Hey, your face is ugly, man. Why don't you change it? Or, oh, I don't like how you look. Or I don't like how you're dressed up. Or why are you so fat? Like, would you meet someone on the streets and randomly pass them a car? Means you don't know them. Would you do that? You'd never do that. Why? Because it's common sense. You should not do that. So if it is not okay to do it in real life, how is it okay to do it online when you don't know the person? Why? Is it just because you can type a comment? Is it okay? Like, always remember, the common courtesies that matter in the real world also matter online, which is why if you say something to a person publicly in the real world, you can be held accountable. Yeah, the only difference is when you say it online, you don't get punched. If you say it in the real world, you'll get punched. But there are repercussions. You will be held accountable. Like in your office, if you pass a racist or sexist comment or a joke, you'll be held accountable. Same thing if you do it online, you'll be held accountable. So over here, he's not my friend. I don't know him. I never met him. I never gave him the permission to speak personal comment. I never asked him, and he's giving. So since I didn't give him permission to get personal, I decided I'll take the same liberty and get extra personal with him. See, it's always simple. I don't initiate, any conflict. But if you're initiating, you'll get bit slapped. And especially are these Indians, and they have this tendency to comment on people's face. In fact, if you look at his face, I wrote it. See, this is what he put after that. Loy, bhai, don't take it personal. Okay, Loy Machedo, bhai, don't take it personal. If you don't like my advice, let me know. I'll delete my comment. So then he said, I'll delete my comment. So this is where I wrote to him, and this is exactly what I wrote to him. Here's my question to you. Do you randomly go up to people you do not know and then comment, your face is ugly, clean it up? Or do you have the habit of going to strangers and offering them personal comments about what you don't like of their appearance? Do you do it in real life? Now, if you don't do it in the real world, what made you think it's okay to comment on people you do not know and offer your unsolicited opinion? Who are you? What are your credentials? Who gave you the right? In fact, have you seen your goddamn face in the mirror? Do you know for most females, you look like a rupee earning, toilet cleaning, labor class villager, which he does look like. He does look like one of those bathroom cleaning, labor class villagers. Like I remember one guy who was modeling, he's standing next to a cheap ass, I don't know, some secondhand scooter next to a tree wearing cheap, I don't know, sunglasses. And there's a couple of buffaloes at the background and a couple of farmers working. And he's posing like this. And he thinks he's very hot. And he's saying, he commented on me, means with that image, he's commenting on me, hey, you look ugly. I said, have you seen your fucking face, man? Have you seen a bloody profile? So then what I told him is, in fact, do you know that with my ugly face, this face that you claim ugly, the women I've had, the money I've earned, the contacts and connections I've made, you and your entire family wouldn't have the audacity to even interact. And it's a fact. Most of these guys who act like super smart online with super great advice. I have some of these bunch of idiotic clowns in my WhatsApp group. They'll give advice to Joe Biden. They will give advice to the Indian economy. They will tell you how to earn millions of dollars in the stock market and cryptocurrency. But if you ask them their profile, if you ask them what they are doing, they are earning less than $200 a month. I'm not joking. They are earning less than $200 a month, but they will give you big advice. They'll even tell you they'll even say, you want to get a pussy, man, you want to get a white female, man, you try this, put a little perfume on your neck, below your ears, and just turn and heat it up, and she will smell and she will go. This is the kind of garbage advice they give. And they will tell you everything from G-spot to multiple orgasms when they maybe never have seen a female apart from Pornhub. They have never seen a female in their real life. In fact, maybe the only female or the pussy they would get sorry to use this language, but the only female, the pussy they would get is maybe their cat or their dog or their cow. Seriously, their state is that bad, but they'll advise the whole bloody world. So these kind of idiots that you have to deal with. Then what I wrote to him is, okay, you and your family has not earned even that. So how does my unsolicited comment make you feel? Does it make you feel good? So stop acting like a mannerless, uneducated idiot and learn to behave yourself. You're a nothing and nobody to me. I never asked you how I look. So mind your goddamn business and stick to what matters. Learn some bloody manners that will get you out of your village life in India and maybe to global markets where there's money, life, and opportunity. Until then, stay in your bloody lane and behave yourself. That is what exactly I told him. Now, for those of you who got offended, very simple thing. What if someone comments about you and says, you look ugly? I know what you'll say. Ignore it. Okay. What if they keep doing it? You'll keep ignoring. What if it increases? You keep doing it. Do you know that if all you do is just ignore, think in the real world. In the real world, people keep making fun of you and you keep, hey. They call you, hey, moron, hey, hey, jackass, you look down. Do you know more people will do it because then they'll realize this piece of shit doesn't have guts, doesn't have the balls, doesn't have the audacity to give back. But when you do give back, that is where when you face your bully, then they back off. People like this, these uneducated, third-rate, mannerless idiots, maybe he has a good heart, maybe he did it from a good place. It's none of his goddamn business to comment because the same way he's doing it with me, he'll be doing it to some female he may be met online, some celebrity. He'll be judging the whole world, not himself. He will talk about other people's earning capacity while his is less than what some people earn per hour. What he earns per month is less than what people will earn per hour. He will talk of other female, like celebrity star, oh, she's too fat and this and that. When he can't even get maybe an 80-year-old grandmother to find him attractive. He will talk about going to USA, America, and there was this jackass in my group who was commenting on, oh, life in Dubai is slave and life in America, they are racist. And bloody hell, where the hell do you live, man? Oh, India. Which part of India? Southern part. When I zero down on how much, on where he's staying, what he's earning, I told him, you're staying in a village where they're paying you peanuts. You can't even bloody afford to go to a McDonald's. That is your capacity. And you're talking of America, which you have never been. You're criticizing Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, UAE. You're criticizing CEOs, managers, when you're not even fit enough to be maybe the clerk or the watchman or the security guard for a company. Come on, man. See, having an opinion on someone's work. Let's say, for example, I talk about Shah Rukh Khan's movie. Movie is, okay, I didn't like. Fine. He has put it out in public. You being the viewer, you can comment about it. Okay, Shah Rukh Khan looks old. Fine. It's a fact. He does look old. Some people may find him attractive. Some people may not find him attractive. Discussing it within your friends, amongst yourselves, fine. But writing to him, hey, excuse me, who gave you the permission? Who the hell are you, man? I'll tell you, if you want to talk between your friends or you want to talk within your community, fine. And you want to talk of some celebrity or public figure, fine. But at least show common sense. Like I have this, see, I'm not a big fan of Prime Minister Modi's policies, but I think he's an incredibly strong individual. I have a lot of respect for his work ethic, lot of respect for the amazing things he has done. Although not everything, like you could say out of 100 things, 90 is where I admire him. 10, small. But I still think he is the best leader for India. So when someone puts something derogatory about Modi, if it's about his policy, it's fine. But if it gets personal, he is this, he is that. They give personal bad words. No, they're. Then I question them. Excuse me, what? By calling him bad words, what is it? By personally attacking him, what? No, focus on what matters. No, like it's like talking. Let's say, for example, there is a female and she is talking um, about a particular topic. Do you start personally insulting? It's like cricket, when Australia beat India, they started attacking his wife and his daughter. What what is that? How much for your wife? I want to do this to your daughter. That your this is the Indian public. This is where they forget. And I'll tell you, I can assure you this much: if they are face to face, they will not have the balls to open their mouth. They'll be shivering like this. I get so bloody irritated with some of these individuals. And for me, it's very simple. If someone is a jackass and someone doesn't have the credentials or the intelligence or the personality or whatever it is, I just block and delete because I don't have time to deal with stupidity. There is no cure for stupidity in this world. And there are hell number of people out there. In fact, when people complain and bitch and moan about my content, I just tell them, who asked you to come to my channel, put your nose up my ass and complain of the stench, man? Who asked you? I didn't come to you. You came to me. So why are you bitching about? Okay, you don't agree with the opinion, fine. Bitcoin, fine. Cryptocurrency, fine. I didn't like this movie. You like the movie, fine. But the minute you cross a certain line, and then if your videos are boring, bugger off. Unsubscribe, block the channel. Sometimes, these people, when they start bitching and moaning, oh, your videos are boring, oh, it's so monotonous, oh, what? I block them. Because I realize there are some people who will just bitch and moan and complain. This guy, instead of focusing on a topic, he's focusing on my face. Is he gay or something? I don't know what. Why you focus on my face, man? And that also looking like seriously, if I don't want to show his face, but if you look at him, he looks like one of those uneducated village, cleaners, like, like a milkman delivery boy, who would not even get $100 a month. He looks like that. And he's talking about my face. Agreed, I don't look like a, whatever, I look like a mutant, X-Men, fine, Spider-Man, whatever. You can call me whatever name, but I've achieved much more than most of you. And I'm very happy about my life. And even if you have achieved more than me, I am bloody happy. I'm living my life, my dream on my terms. And I don't come to you. You came to me. You come to my YouTube channel. Or you'll say, oh, you're not so great. Fine. But still, I live my life on my terms. At least, whatever I'm doing, I'm enjoying my life. See, remember, being a nothing or nobody, not accomplished or done anything, and then you start personally commenting on other people. If you can't do it in the real world, this is my principle. You can't do it in the real world, don't do it online. And that also, don't do it being anonymous. Don't do it with a fake account. And if you're doing it even with a real account, let's assume a real account, if you don't have the guts to do it face to face and you don't do it face to face to people, don't do it online. Would you go to a perfect stranger and tell him, man, your face looks ugly? Come on, man. Anyway, dealing with idiots, you have to treat them like idiots. For me, it's very simple. You cross a certain line of stupidity, you don't deserve respect. Whether you'd say, oh, Loy, but you don't have to go to their mom. Yeah, I'll kick you where it hurts the most, so you never forget. It's very simple. I'll give you such a response that you'll regret the day you were born. So best, don't do it, no? Takes two hands to clap, right? Who initiated the stupidity? You. So you got it. So don't be a bloody troll. Don't be a bloody heckler. Don't be mannersless. Don't be a shame to society. First, get your labor ass, rupee earning, dog shit like personality and life, sort it out, come to a certain level where at least somebody will look at you and at least ask, yes, at least give you a little bit of attention. Come to that level, then always stick to your lane. Deal with people, who come to your level. Don't aim so high that you're looking up and you're aspiring to be there, but you're already criticizing. Majority of these keyboard warriors are nothing and nobody. They'll never amount to anything, but they'll talk sun, moon, and stars. That is why they are bums and they'll forever remain bums. Anyway, you let me know what do you think. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. But I'll tell you, sometimes these guys really piss me off. Bloody sewage, fecal matter, yeah. Some of them. Like the best example, I tell them, you're putting your face up my butthole, and when I fart, you're complaining of the stench. Who the hell asked you to put your face up my ass? Seriously, who asked you? Did I ask you? You're doing it, right? Then don't complain of the smell when I fart. And enjoy whatever comes out. Idiots. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. Amount of stupidity never ends, yeah, I'll tell you that. Irritating. Anyway, you guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.